Hi, and welcome back to Tundra Sounds. So today we are going to take a look at my sample pack that I made free for you to use for free. So let's open up this sample pack. Let's go to patreon.com and slash Tundra Sounds. And we will find a post here. Go to posts, and as you can see, we have this product box. It says 99, and 99 is inspired by the Prince sounds, the synth sounds from the Prince album 1999, and some of the drum sounds are based on Adam Schneider's tutorials, the 808 clap and the 808 snare, and other sounds are a little bit inspired by like dudes like Emil the Duke. So check out his albums. He has been using the Dave Smith Tempest or the sequential Tempest for many of his drum sounds and effects on those albums, and they are super creative. So check those out. So if you're not a Tempest user, you can download this sample pack, or if you're a Tempest user that don't want to bring your Tempest everywhere, because it don't have a battery, so then you just want some sounds from the Tempest, you can also download this here. Tap that link there and download it. So maybe you have a vocal sample, maybe you have Fruity Loops, Reaper or something like that, or maybe you just have Logic Pro X like me. Then you can download it and grab a sampler inside Logic Pro X and place your sounds inside of that sampler and make a beat. So what I'm going to do today is to create a very basic type beat based on some of the sounds here, so that we can actually hear how they work together. I'm just going to use a few sounds though. So let's open up Logic Pro X and let's see. We will open up a new project, Closer, and software instrument and EXS24 sampler, create. So this is the built-in sampler inside of Logic Pro X. You don't need to buy extra plugins to get this. So we will double tap the sampler. But first we will name this one drums and double tap it. So we will hit edit. Okay, so ideally we would have different tracks for all of the different drum sounds, but with the sampler you can use multiple outputs and you can edit or you can mix all of the sounds individually. And I can show you that, but sometimes you would want different tracks with different samplers instead of doing that, because the cutoff here and drive, etc., if you turn that on, it will affect all the sounds inside of the same sampler. So yeah, I will get into that soon. Let's load some samples. Okay, so I will go to downloads, or nedlastninger as it's called in Norwegian, and go into this folder, and I will find the drums, and I will drag and drop all of the drums here. Will not bring the PDF and not bring the demo beat, but you can listen to the demo beat if you want to listen to how all of the sounds work together, or at least some of the sounds. Okay, let's drag the drum sounds over to one of the keys here, like C1 for example, and we will use contiguous zones starting at the key the file was dropped on. So when this is saying 1, it will only have one sound per key, and from C1 up to C2. So yeah, and you can also bring a MIDI keyboard like this, and let's see. Yeah. So if I want to, I can play the bass and the bass drum and a clap, for example. So we will just create a super basic beat just to show you some of the things that you can do with the sampler and how the sounds sound together. We'll just use a few of the drum sounds. Okay, so let's record this. Boom. Okay, and I'm going to make it very robotic, super perfect timing using the quantize function. Sometimes that's super annoying because you don't want that, but we'll just do it for now. I'm just marking all of the sounds, hitting Q, and making sure it's in 1/16th note. But maybe I want triplets, and then okay, let's add some shakers. Okay. And I don't want to quantize the shaker because the shaker is humanizing the music a little bit more. So I think this was the shakers. We can go inside the sampler here, and we can go to the edit here, and we can either turn the volume down here a little bit, or we can do it like this. Let's see. I can change the sampler to multiple outputs, okay? And I will save this as drum say because I've already saved another drum kit before, so drum say. And let's see. Because this is multiple outputs, let's go to the mixer here. I can add the other outputs, and now I can go inside the sampler again and edit, and I can take a look at the outputs from, let's say, the shaker. I wanted to have a different output, so I can use 3/4 output, and the kick can use the main. That's 1/2. And maybe the clap can be in 5/6. Let's take a look at this now. Okay, so I can edit the levels here as well, or inside of the sampler. However, there's one thing that I don't like about using this method. When I'm putting all of my drums inside of the sampler, I have to be honest though, I'm not an expert, so it's possible that you can do this even though I say you can't. Okay, so the thing is, if I affect one of the drums with the cutoff and stuff, like this, put it on, and the cutoff, you can clearly hear that it affects all of the sounds. I'm not sure if it's possible to just affect some of the sounds inside a sampler. So if you don't want this to happen, you should open up more samplers. Okay, I have to turn that shaker even more down. Okay, now we can, let's see, we can, I think I have to turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, let's add some chords here. Let's go to a new sampler here. I could add more drums, but I'm not going to do this because it will take too much time here. Okay, create one more, We will call this chords, and this time I'm just going to use something called Corvette, and yeah, so Corvette is based on the chord sounds, the pad sounds that you can hear on Little Red Corvette by Prince. So let's see here. Oh my God, loud. So this one begins at, let's see. I can turn down the volume a little bit and like there. I'm making super basic chords here, okay? So don't chop my head off for this. So okay, and we will just edit those a little bit. Let's see. Show Windows, show piano roll. Okay. So Command 4. Okay, that's how we do that. Yeah. Okay. I want this to be like perfect. Not perfect in a good way, but in a mathematical way. So if these are beginning before the one on the beat, you won't hear the sounds. Let's see. Over here and over here, here. Yeah, and then we can play it. Yeah, yeah, come on. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, dun, dun. Okay, so. Okay, we'll copy this over here and record it. No, I want a lot of reverb, but I don't want it to sing for a long time. Like this. Oh my God, like this. And then and these will be much lower in the mix. No, like this. No, 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 no. Huh? Yeah, something like that. And I have to do something with the sound here, I think. And we have to do something with this one. Just make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, so like this. And we just add some reverb here. Send. Both of these can send to the same bus. So we'll bus it. Let's see. Bus both of those synth sounds to the same reverb. So the the chords won't have as much reverb, but they will have reverb. The Valhalla vintage verb. And we will use Homestar Blade Runner. And if you think these ones are too sharp, they are. If you don't want it to compete with vocals, maybe you should have them an octave lower, like this. Wait. There. Yeah, this sounds better. And okay, so I can't spend too much time doing this, so because my camera and stuff, it kind of shuts down, and my screen recorder shuts down too early here. So yeah, so this is some of the things that you can do. You can also add, let's see, you can add so many cool things here, like that's just a little red Corvette-ish sound, and we have bass. And we have, let's see, organ-like sounds. And yeah, so many cool sounds here. Like, sorry. Yeah, and among the brassy sounds. Okay, so all of these sounds can be yours for free 99. The 99 is just the effort that you put into actually downloading the sounds and take them into use. So yeah. I'm not going to show you any more than this. This was just me trying to show you some of the things that you can do with the sampler inside of Logic Pro X using sounds that I made on the Tempest. And so if you got anything out of this video, from the sounds or from the tutorial inspiration video or whatever, please leave a comment below and hit that like button. I want to hear your opinions. Of course, be nice, be cool, be constructive if you want to say something that I can learn from. And yeah, See you around next time, and bye bye.